Hello. Today we're going to look at how to start conversations with strangers, because I know that this is something that a lot of you find really difficult. And it was brought back to me when I came to France and I couldn't speak French, and I had to put myself into those situations that I found quite difficult because I couldn't speak the language very well. And so it brought up all that, what that feels like. And that's the closest I can get to trying to understand what it feels like for some of you to go out into the world and you want to connect with people, but you don't know how to do it. So what I'm going to suggest is start small, start really small. Start by making eye contact and smiling. And that's all you need to do to start with. Do that until you feel comfortable doing that. So you're walking down the street, you see someone in the street, just look, just smile or say hello or good morning if you feel like doing that. And just practice that until you feel comfortable with that. And then when you feel happy doing that, next time you're in a queue, say at the supermarket, the post office, wherever, start trying to ask someone a question. Or even in the street, say stop and ask someone for directions, like, do you know where the nearest bank is? Or is there a cash point round here? I'm a bit focused on banks and money, aren't I? Or where's the nearest flower shop? That sounds nice. Whatever it is, ask someone a question and practice doing that. They don't have to be real questions, they might be, but it doesn't matter. This is you learning to connect with people. And when you get comfortable with that, you can then look at starting a short conversation and set it as a goal, thinking this week or today I'll have a short conversation with somebody. Again, often standing in queues is a good time to maybe talk about the weather. When you're in the situation, you see the things around you, there's usually something to comment on or talk about. And sometimes it won't go right. Sometimes you'll come away from the conversation and think, that was awful, that didn't go very well. Just look at it and think why it didn't. And remember, it's not all about you. Other people have got their own lives, they've got their own things going on. They don't want to talk, maybe they're nervous about talking. So it's not always about you, but keep trying, just keep doing it and keep connecting, and it'll get easier. And a lot of people have said to me as well that, well, I don't want to have just conversations about the weather and the time of day. I want to have deep and interesting conversations with people. I can't be bothered with small talk. And a lot of people I hear saying, I don't do small talk. I don't want to do that. It's like, I haven't the time for that. But small talk is so important. This is where you learn, and this is what connects you with people. It's very difficult to go into a new relationship, a new sort of connection with someone, and start up here about maybe the state of the world or something deep and meaningful to you, because you have no idea what that person's interested in, what they understand or anything. And so yes, you might hit very lucky and they have the same amount of interest or feeling and you just get on really well, but that is so unusual. So this small talk, as it's called, this is like the little building block. This is the start of things. And all the conversations we have with people we meet randomly in the street or in a shop, those are not going to be developing into deep and meaningful relationships. I mean, they could do, but it's very unlikely, and they're certainly not all going to. But this is the training ground. This is the way we practice and learn to connect. And then when you're in a situation and you see somebody that you think, I really want to speak to them, then you've had that practice. It's not so difficult to then walk up to someone, smile, say hello, ask them maybe where they've come from or whatever. You've got that way in to just talk to people. So it is important, and don't sort of downplay this, what we call small talk, because this is where there's a lot more going on than what we're saying, of course, as we're getting to know somebody. So yes, that's just a very brief overview of how you might just connect with a stranger and how you might start trying to do that to build up your confidence. And if you're wanting to meet other people, you've got to start somewhere, and this is where it starts. So good luck with that, and be interested to hear any comments you have down below, any bits of advice for other people, because this is it. We're human beings, we're all on this planet together, we all have our things that we're scared of, that we find difficult, and we can connect and help each other. If you want any more of these videos, then subscribe and you'll get more of them. And have a really good week. Lots of love. Bye.